I really just try and have a conversation. It's about you and your story, you know, and so it's for people to get to know who you are and hopefully make some kind of connection. And I start, you know, where were you born? Where were you born and raised?
Okay, I'm going to show you my driver's license because I have my driver's license.
Okay.
All right. And you can validate that this is, I'm Todd David.
That's you.
All right, that I was born December 7th, 1957 at 11:57 p.m. in Rochester, New York. I happen to know, because I did my astrology chart, that I was born under a full moon. All right? So I'm born a full-on, what I know, as a human being. So I only know life as a human being. All right? Being born December 7th, 1957 at 11:57 p.m. to Nancy Garlow Kedman in Rochester, New York. All right. Now, I come to find out in my 30s, I did 2 pieces of schoolwork. It'll always be that I missed maybe 2 days of school. Now, I'm a human being, and you're going to find out that I'm David, who slayed Goliath in the Bible. I'm the Archangel David. You're going to find this out for sure.
I'm all ears.
If you've ever heard of make way for one weeping in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord, and make his path straight, I'm definitely a human being that found out I'm the Archangel David. I sparked the cables for creation. You are sitting here with God himself. I'm him. I guarantee you I am. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to have you do something. I'm going to just tap your hand like this.
Okay.
Okay. So you now have something you didn't know you had. All right. That's your divine zero. You're definitely here with the human being, David, who slayed Goliath. Now I'm the fisherman that's owned the same fishing boat in Petersburg, Alaska for 30 years. So you would think they would know me. It's a little island of 3,000 people. Beings isolated, so they know, and you know you're here with Todd David.
I'm talking to Todd David right now.
You're talking to David, who slayed Goliath, 100% definite. I'm him. You're here, whether you believe it or not, with the Archangel, with the being biblically who banged the cables of creation together for the Big Bang. You're here on a planet, if you're a human being, with vicious evil and you don't know it, that I just debuted. I'm going to explain it to you. The beings, let's say you've seen Saving Private Ryan?
I have seen that, yeah.
Okay, those beings were getting shot up for real. You're hypnotized. You don't understand it. Actors cannot be shot like that. Think of the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan. Okay?
Going to the beaches, that's right.
Okay. Okay, those are beings. Think of yourself. You know, hey, they're not, you know, beings can't get shot like that and come back movie actors. You know, that's real shit that's happening. You were hypnotized not to know that you were surrounded by evil here on planet Earth. I'm David, I'm taking it all away, but I'm letting you know that those things are real. You go to the Olympics to synchronized swimming. Now, you might have seen it switching through the channels if you're a human being. They didn't get tens, but you go to Tiananmen Square, and those soldiers marching there in Tiananmen Square are in perfect unison. They are hooked up robotic.
I got a question. I call you Todd or David?
You can call me David.
David, I'm curious about how you grew up in New York. What was your home life like?
Oh,
if you
look
remember.
Well,
went back to that.
I grew up in Kettering, Ohio. I did 2 pieces of schoolwork.
You were born in New York?
In Rochester, New York, but I grew up in Wayland, Massachusetts, because I had sex there. You know, I did the things a grown-up.
Well,
okay?
I'm curious that when you were a kid.
My childhood was in Kettering, Ohio.
Tell me about that. What was that like?
Well, I had no money, and I knew I was always going to be a fisherman. And I really did only do 2 pieces of schoolwork. You know,
you grew
that's
up
pretty.
You grew up with mom and dad?
Yes.
Both in the home? You have any brothers, sisters, or anything?
Yeah, I have a few. I have 1 brother and 2 sisters. Okay, look it. I'm going to tell you now, because I don't have a lot of time for this. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to teach all of you something that you don't know. Okay, you're here talking to me, and I'm going to teach you something you didn't know. You'll play this recording. You're going to find out I'm really David biblically. I don't give a shit what you think. You're sitting here with God, whether you fucking know it or not. I promise you, I'm God who sparked the cables for creation and fully know it as a human being. Okay? Now, I'm the only being on this planet in the universe that you'll know. They're going to tell you there's one universe, and they're going to speak through me. Someone's going to speak through me. It won't lie. On a red Bic lighter on planet Earth, you can go one flip Optima locked on, and this is what will happen. This is your angelic voice that I found. Watch what happens now. It won't lie, this Bic lighter. Shakondura Kudavanu. This is the Shikwaniga of the universe. This is God. God's right here. I have God, Voodoo, Ranguri, Akadavi, Notoja. I have God right here. This is the Archangel David. King David's right here on the ground. I have King David right here. He's Vudaku, he's Gondaya, and he's Jondora.
David, I'm curious about your rings. Tell me about
They're in the Vudaku of Jondora. I have a fully eye-eyed Shakuda burn, and he's right here. He is the Vudaku, and there's no Chi Akeda Wajingada. This is one universe that can't change, and David's right here. You're in real time with it, and this lighter won't lie. Shakanduya.
Hey, David, so I believe you.
We're in the Vu Shikandu of the Vagandaya.
We're right
I'm
here.
full
We're also right here
Rakadava.
talking. Don't forget about me.
I'm in the Vu Shikandu, Kadavi Atada.
So when you were in Ohio...
And I'm in a Kaka Nukudavu Rakadadiji. I got Todd right here. He's fully eye-eyed. He'll get $20 and that's all he needs. He's really David. He's right here. This is really David. He got his $20 worth. It's David who slayed Goliath. He'll never have another interview like this. This is fully David. He told you what to do on a Bic lighter in your eye, and it won't lie. This is really David. He has all evil, David. All evil is going away. He's right here. He has all evil going away. It's David. This is King David. He came in as a human being. He only knows the life of a human being, and that's it. He doesn't know any other life but a human being. It's David. It's God. God's right here. He's Kaya, Shatuya, and he's all here. God is right here. He's the VVV Shikandaya, the Vukwadiji. It's God. He's right here. We tried to fuck God. He's right here. He's in the Vut Shikandu of the Vagagaya. And he's right here. With $20, he probably has enough for a pack of cigarettes.
You could probably buy 2 packs with that. I'm also curious about how'd you get to Seattle?
And Jaya. So we're all here. And this is the Jaya whore. No one would come and help David. And this guy just came to get his story, yes. He's right here, yes. It's David. David's right here. David will have some money on Monday, yes. For right now, he has enough to buy a pack of cigarettes.
David, are you open to talking about how long you've been on the streets?
Todd has actually been on the fucking street longer than any other being has ever been on the fucking street.
And how long is that?
This kid has lived on the street with fucking nothing. He knows more about living on the street than fucking anyone. No one's lived on the street like Todd. He's been killed on the fucking street.
I got one last question for you, Todd. What would you want the people of Seattle to know?
He's right here, yes. Todd's right here, yes. He's right here. It's David. I'm gonna just take the $20. What I'd have the people of Seattle know is that these movies, Star Wars is real. You live in a vicious, vicious, vicious universe. These movies that you watch, these movies in your Xbox, you know, you watch the movies that you can stomach watching. You don't watch horror films. You know, you watch the things that, like, things that are happening in these movies are real. Those beings are getting shot up in Saving Private Ryan. Those are beings getting fucking shot. Titanic, those beings are going down that fucking walkway. They're getting drowned. That is not acting. Those beings are going through that. And those are movies that you can stomach.